Ay, all I wanted was an S-Class, yeah. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Big body when
Watch
I drop
Sex,
past,
Love, and
yeah.
Plastic every Sunday at 12. We bringing y'all the topics, and we getting dirty on there.
Y'all already know the vibes.
Hey.
Y'all already know the fucking vibes. Welcome to Sex, Love, and Plastic. I'm your host, Jazz, formerly known as J De Niro 21, because somebody fucking hating on me, and my Instagram got disabled, so I can't log on. So yeah, but today I got a full house. The round table is full. You feel me? That don't usually happen. I got everybody from out of town in the spot. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves and tell you where they're from, but it's gonna be an interesting show today. Tell the people where you from.
What up, y'all? My name Paris. I'm from DC. My Instagram is _prettypm.
All right, y'all. My name is Vonnie. My Instagram is epiphany_911, and I'm from Atlanta.
Hey everybody, my name's Kacy. My Instagram is oliveacy, OLIVACY. I'm from New Orleans.
All right, y'all heard that. I heard that Paris. That DC accent, that shit is strong. Oh my God. My God.
Nah, what's crazy is that everybody from up here think I'm from down south. Like they say I have a southern accent.
Nah,
like,
you sound like Jess Hilarious.
Oh, from Baltimore. Well, I lived in Baltimore. I went to college, so it's a little bit of everything.
Well, y'all shit kind of sound the same. Y'all regular. All right, so I appreciate y'all for being here today. Y'all don't actually live in New York. These people don't live here. Where they said they from is where they reside at right now. So I'm very thankful for them driving all the way to New York just to be a part of my podcast. I'm very honored. I felt the love. I felt that. So I appreciate y'all for coming. Today, we're going to talk about cheating. Y'all faces look like cheating. Okay.
I mean, everybody not really talking about it, but you got to talk about it.
Y'all got to put yourselves out there. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, the whys, and the why you shouldn't.
All right.
So I was dating this girl, married for a couple of years. She was doing me dirt, treating me mad fucked up. By the grace of God, she broke her ankle. Nigga said, by the grace of God, she got hit by a car and her ankle broke. So while she laid up in the hospital, I was having a whole affair in the apartment she lived with me in. With sheets that her mother just bought, she ain't never get to sleep in. And this is so fucked up. I was going to the hospital getting money from her and spending it on the girl. Like I was on some savage shit. Like I would only spend like an hour with her in the hospital and run home to go be with this girl. Like savage. Like, and when I was doing it, I didn't feel bad because of the way I was being treated. But after she came back, I started feeling bad. I ended it. But then when I broke up with the girl, I found out the bitch was selling pussy. So it was like my cheating, like God wanted me to do that.
It was
I shouldn't even say that. God, I shouldn't use God in that way. But he was saying it's okay.
Your cheating was justified.
My cheating was justified.
Pretty much.
It was justified cheating. That's still not good though. Don't follow my ways of the world. What is y'all worst cheating situations y'all ever been in?
Man, back in the day, it was bad, bro. Like, I was just on one. And I was young, so I will say that. Like, now I got a different mindset, but back then, I was just running the streets. It was like, whatever went down, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna get
So you was just cheating on everybody, basically, is what you're saying.
Okay, so I was in, like, a dedicated relationship. I'm gonna say dedicated, but I was fucking around for, like, 2 years. But, yeah, man, I just wasn't ready to settle. And the shit was not cool. It shouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, after the fact, you feel bad as fuck, but it's like you already done the dirt.
That's
a
fact.
What I'm saying? Yeah. So, I don't know, bro.
What about you?
I can say my worst cheating was a couple years ago, couple relationships ago, actually. The girl, she was doing everything for me. Like, my only thing was she was younger than me, and I didn't find that out until later on. We already together, and I kind of figured, like, you can't come over my house, spend the night at my house, do none of that shit. So it was
hold on. How old was she? She can't spend the night.
Right, it was just she still lived with her mother.
Okay,
we was teenagers. She
okay.
couldn't, but I'm, 19, so, getting 20, and she still lived with her mother. So I'm expecting you to be 17, 18, you could still, you know what I'm saying, but her mother wasn't having it because she didn't want her to date girls.
Got you.
But anyway, she was still coming over, and I had, a friend that, I was dealing with, and everybody was at my house for my sister party, and it was kind of like me and my sister party. My ex, she helped me pay for it and everything, and I bought the girl, And I had to go around my family, my uncles, and everybody like, P, that's you. And I'm looking at my girl like, yeah, to the other joint. And it was just crazy. So it was a crazy situation.
Oh,
and I took my girlfriend I smashed the other joint.
Oh my God, trifling.
I know.
Trifling.
My mother, she was just like, when they both spent the night, she separated us. She was just like,
They both spent the night trifling. Hold on.
But I took her home. The next day, and the next day the other joint stayed because she was grown too. So I was like, I felt bad. And I eventually broke up with her after a while because I'm like, I can't do this, and I don't want to keep hurting you. You get what I'm saying? So it was bad though. I felt
yours?
All right, y'all. So I am not a cheater. Okay.
The goody two shoe.
Look. Because let me tell y'all what y'all need to do. Okay, you gotta be like, I don't do relationships, or you could say, I like the dream where we just do what we do.
So follow the vibe.
Yeah.
Just follow the vibe.
Just ride this out.
So basically, you saying you don't have no opportunity to cheat because you don't commit yourself to nobody. Period.
I mean, when I do commit myself, then I'm all the way in it. I haven't cheated on anybody that actually had the title of girlfriend. But
Okay.
if they didn't have that title,
Then they got cheated on. Well, they was cheating because you single.
Right.
It's single. You're single. All right.
One thing I can say though, like, I don't think I just got into a relationship where like I completely dedicated myself to the shit. You know what I mean? So it's like beforehand, I feel like if you're out there and you feel the need to step out on somebody, you just don't need to do it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
And my girlfriend now, she don't even play all that because the girlfriend before her, I had an open relationship. Me and her, we was together, but we, dealt, with, whoever we want to deal with or whatever. But my girlfriend now, she ain't playing. I can't talk to nobody I used to talk to, none of my exes. I don't care if we just friends. She ain't got time, no room for that. And she from Harlem. She don't even play. I'd be like, yeah, well.
That's when you get into that controlling shit, though. Like, I can't do that.
I mean,
it's like we either got the trust and we got the respect, or like, nah.
Yeah,
but
I mean, it's
you also gotta remember some people the past shit they've been through in other relationships, they hold on to that. So they coming into a situation where they just came out of something where somebody always is lying and cheating on them and doing the wrong.
Yeah, so I try to look at it that way, but
you also got to keep that into consideration
just to make her feel better.
And then it also, cheating doesn't only mean sex. Like you could cheat on somebody, and I want to clarify that. Let me clarify this. If you're in a relationship with somebody and y'all have a title, this is my girlfriend, and you're on the phone and you're texting somebody, I miss you, I can't wait to see you, any types of babe and all of that. I don't care if you never met the person in person. I don't care if you never had any type of physical sex with them. You're cheating.
And that's
mentally.
how I talk, and that's why I had to tell her that, and she was just like, nah. And that's why I understood. I'm like, okay, I get what you, but I don't even like this person, but that's just how I talk. You know what I'm saying? With, what's up, babe? Hey, boo, poo. You know what I'm saying? All that. But she just. And I'm like, okay.
See, it depends. That's a different situation. Like, if it's something like, I have friends that knew me since I was straight, and they still talk to me like a bitch. Like, hey, baby, boo,
right.
Like, so I let them talk to me like that, and I talk back to them like that, and that's already established. Like, you got to know this is my friend since college, blah, 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 blah. But if it's somebody you just met 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and you all like, this is my friend, and y'all all talking about I miss you, that's too much.
Yeah, it is. But what about if you met the person before you got into a relationship with somebody? You get what I'm saying?
But was the conversation always a little flirtatious, or it wasn't? Then you should still be cutting that off.
Right, exactly. Right. If the conversation is still, I get it. That's why I said that's why I said when she said it, I was like, okay, cool, because certain, it's inappropriate. And, even if I may put somebody in check, they still gonna, so I'm like, I don't even want to make this situation look like more than what it is, so let me just go ahead and cut it right here, right now. So that's why I was like, all right, cool.
Anything you want to add?
See, that's when you gotta block them.
I do. I got new numbers and all that.
My block list is strong.
Yeah.
You got an ex, right? And y'all was fucking with each other real hard, and you're just friends now. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is,
that.
If you in my life, like, I got you there for a reason, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I got a new girl coming in, and she's trying to be like, oh no, that's not cool. That's your ex type shit. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Like,
same
you either
thing.
Trust me, you know
And
what
that's
I'm
how I am.
saying?
My ex actually was my best friend. Like, we did
what I'm
everything
saying.
together,
I
and
cut
now I
somebody
don't
out.
talk to her. And we've been through everything. Now I don't talk to her, to make my girl feel comfortable, which is kind of sucks. But I mean, what can I do? Because I love her. You know what I'm saying? So what am I supposed to do?
I just be nipping that shit in the bud when I jump into. Look, this was in my life.
But it was also a toxic relationship too.
Okay.
I was about to say, it
So she
depends.
was like, I'm not trying. She been through the whole. I was talking to her during the breakup of, my last. So she pretty much know a little bit more about our. So she like, I don't even want you going back and even dealing with that. No matter how besties y'all are, it's none of that. So I was like, all right.
I spoke about it on my last episode. I went backwards before. It wasn't a good decision. That's the one I told you I had to swoosh like a cup. It wasn't a good decision. Usually I don't go backwards, and I'm usually besides the ex I was just talking shit about because that bitch tried to violate me. Besides her and my other ex that I talk about, I'm cool with all my exes.
That's
like we're
how I
cool.
am.
Like
don't
I
have
feel
no
like
beef.
a lot of my breakups have been, all right, this ain't working, amicable shit. Like, we talked about it, all right, boom, you go your way, I go my way. That's that. We may not speak to each other for the first year or so, but eventually we get back in contact. Hey, how you doing? Blah, 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 blah. That's how it is for me, and I'm fine with that. But I don't hold it to an extent where I'm talking to them all day, every day.
Yeah.
To me, that's a little too much.
Yeah, especially with an ex.
Unless
You know
y'all got a kid. And all the stepdaddy dykes, when I say kids, I'm not talking about you been with this girl for 2 months and now you think her kid is your kid. That don't work. That don't work, bro. I told y'all when I cheated on somebody, I've been cheated on so many times. I don't know if y'all ever heard me say my type is bisexual whores.
Oh God.
That's why I say that. These bitches ain't loyal to me. I don't know what's wrong. I feel like I get these girls and, they need a place to stay. I'm like the shelter. They want to sit. They want somewhere to stay. They want somebody that's gonna put a roof over their head. Let them drive their car. Make sure they got something to eat.
What they got going on that they need all
But
that?
you know what?
No
I feel
jobs
like,
and no homes.
I feel like a lot of girls
Squatters.
jump into and become bisexual because of that. Because it's not working out for a man, so I feel like they can jump over and.
But my whole shit is every girl I was with said she wasn't bisexual except for the girl I'm with now. So my ex, everybody said they was lesbians, and then I gotta find out one of y'all fucking niggas for money. The other one of y'all is lying about your location, putting niggas names as girls' names so you could talk to them. Then I got the other one fucking everybody in the high school. Everybody talking about me behind my back. Like it's
Somebody turned up pregnant.
Oh nah.
I've dealt with that. The same ex I told you I was smooshing like a cup. Bitch told me one time that she thought she was pregnant or she had like some type of miscarriage or something. I said, "What you telling me that for? You ain't mine no more." Want you? No. Oh no. No. Bitch, you letting niggas fuck you raw. You different. No, thank you. I don't want you. But like, if you tell me that you're bisexual or something like that, even though that don't mean just because you're bisexual, that don't mean you're gonna cheat.
But in the back of my mind, I know you might want a nigga at some point.
In the back of my mind, I know you're open to more options than a lesbian, because a lesbian just wants a woman.
Yeah.
You're bisexual, you want whoever you feeling at that moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Whether it be a boy, whether it be a girl. So that's a little bit more like, just give me the option to want to fuck with you or not. Because now I know, all right, this is a person that I might have to deal with. If they cheat on me, they might cheat on me with a nigga.
And
like,
that's true, because I keep it 100 because I'm, bisexual, but I dress like a tomboy.
Yeah.
So, my girlfriends, whoever, I let them know off bucks, and it's up to you, but I have gotten a lot of flack from that too. Like a girl that I was dealing with like a couple years ago, everybody was all in her DM. Once they posted, they telling her, oh, she messed with dudes, whatever, but I'm not messing with dudes when I'm with you. That was with my past, you know what I'm saying? So I hate when people try to do that and because I don't be messing with guys and girls at the same time. If I'm with a female, I'm with a female, unless, my relationship that open. But if I'm with a female, I'm with a female. If I'm with a dude, I'm with a dude, but I never had a relationship with a dude. It was always just talking to a guy and then like, tired of this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like, so I never really took it there with a full, like I do with females. Cause I don't,
but even if you did, and this is what I go back to say, being truth with yourself and being honest with yourself.
No.
That don't make me look at you no different. That don't make me feel no type of way. You know in your heart, I dress like this, I like to dress like this, I like this, I like that. It is what it is. You let people know, so you give them the option to do that. Not somebody be shocked because they assuming you're one thing and you're not that way.
And another thing, I was just in D.C. at a party and I had on some sweatpants. They was kind of loose, but I had on a girly bra. It was a pool party. And, they posted the picture of that, but that's just how I dress. That's my swag. So people was confused. They like, oh, I thought, all dykes or doms supposed to dress like this, da-da-da. What is she? Trying to figure it out. I'm like, first of all, I never said I was a dyke. Never said I was a dom or anything like that. And if y'all want to know, and I explained the situation, they was like, okay, well, the mystery is solved. I'm like, yeah, just because I got on a girly bra, I got girly panties too. I dress how I feel when I want to. You get what I'm saying? And niggas was still hollering at me at the party like, nah, I'm good. You get what I'm saying? Females too. Like, I'm like, but I understand those who out here sneak dicking. That's wrong. For real. I think that's wrong, but you got to keep it straight up. Like, you got to keep it straight up.
I feel like I said, if you could just be honest with yourself, nobody can make you feel bad about nothing. Nope. Nobody can tell you nothing about yourself. And it's to the point like, all right, I know who I am. If you don't accept me, then that's just that. Fuck you, nigga. I'll find somebody else that's still going to eat this pussy. So, point blank, period.
No bullshit.
So, my next question is, we already talked about cheating a little bit. Would you stay with somebody after they cheated on you?
I tried that. No, you gotta go.
That's it, straight?
Yeah, man, you gotta go, man.
I think for me it would just depend on the situation. Because I can look back at my situation and be like, after I had fucked up so many times and I was ready to get right, I would have. You know what I mean?
I agree.
I'd already pushed it to that extent, so there was no coming back from it. But yeah, it totally would depend on the situation.
Depends on the person and if I love you and actually how you cheated the situation too.
I was going to say that.
It depends on how you cheat. Because if it's totally disrespectful, I can't come back.
If you had a whole nother relationship.
Yeah, you disrespect me in front of my parents, got my family, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that. Like, you can't do that. You can't do that.
It's different. Like we said, it's different levels to cheating. Something like we said, we already discussed, sometimes it's not always a physical thing. Mm-hmm. It's a mental thing. What do y'all consider to be worse? Because for me, the physical thing, I feel like I don't want to assume, but from the conversations that I have with everybody, it's just a natural thing to like naturally flirt with somebody and do those type of things. But when you let it get to that next level, I feel like that's just a little too much. But that's physical. I feel like you just texting a motherfucker is the ultimate disrespect, because it's like, I'm not going to say that it's okay to just give your body to anybody, because I already say you shouldn't give your body to nobody. But people know how to just have sex and not be here mentally. Mm-hmm. Right. That's so. You fucking somebody, all right, whatever. But for you to sit there and get to know somebody and be on the phone with them for buku hours, and you doing all this, and you sleep in the bed with me every night, and we're in a full-blown relationship, to me, that's worse than the physical cheating. Because you really trying to get to know this person. Like, what are you trying to get to know them for?
Yeah, but that's what they say. The meme going around saying when females cheat is worse than a guy, because we actually be there mentally and emotionally instead of just physically. So I do agree with that.
I am not going for the physical. I'm a flirt myself. So I feel like there's nothing really wrong with flirting if you leave it where it's at. You can text somebody, I miss you. It don't necessarily mean you miss them like that. But like, when you put your hands on somebody, even if you're checked out, the fact that you checked out means to me that you were aware of what you were about to put me through. Yeah. And you still thought that was cool. So nope, you gotta go.
It's really just about being grown enough to like understand and know yourself and be like, you know what, I'm not here for this shit anymore, and just end it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
But some people, they live for that. Some people get excited. That's their excitement. That's what, like, it's fucked up to say. Some people get in relationships to cheat. I know that sounds dumb as hell. Like, why would you do that? I promise you, it happens. Some people could get in a relationship and it could be nothing wrong, but they just can't help themselves.
That's why you gotta say, I'm looking for the dream. Where you be here for me and I be here for you, and we just go, Listen,
I've taken people back. Even the one I told y'all with the whole, no, not even the cup, the whole finding out my girlfriend was selling pussy type shit. I took her back. And I didn't even, like, I was looking at myself like, what the fuck are you doing? Mm-hmm. Like, why are you fucking with this girl still? Even, look, mind you, I already done texted her and told her I'm disgusted with her, that she makes me sick. She knows all this stuff already. I would never touch her again, but I just stayed in a relationship with her. And I don't, like I said, I don't want to give her too much life, but I stayed with her because we were involved in something together.
Okay.
We were a part of something that we had to be around each other for. So I just stayed with her because I didn't want to make the situation awkward, knowing that I got to come here, I got to see you, we got to do this, I got to be, like, I didn't want to make it awkward.
I understand.
So I just let it until whatever that situation that we were both a part of ended. Then it was easier to just boom, because I really don't have to see you. I don't have to deal with you, nothing. You may do something to me and you may not think it's that serious, but in my heart, it's the worst thing you could do, and that's another big problem. Because somebody, like I said, I had to explain to somebody that cheating is more than sex. So I'm having a whole argument with this person because they like, well, I didn't fuck this person, so I didn't cheat on my partner. Da-da-da. I'm telling you, well, this person is calling you baby. This person is telling you I miss you. You telling this person I miss you. You calling them babe. You talking about you gonna get out the shower. They sending you tongue emojis, and you saying that y'all just friends. That's still you cheating. I don't care what you talking about. It's inappropriate. You should have told whoever that was, like, listen, I can't fuck with you. I can't talk to you if you're going to be talking like this. But the fact that you even going on with it, it's like you entertained it 100-fold. So like I said, now you just put it in a situation that is even worse, because now this person, all I'm seeing or whoever's seeing is, I want to be with you. I miss you. I can't wait to see you. That shit will fuck you up when you lay with somebody every night and you like, damn, you see me every day. You touch me every day. Why you telling somebody that? Yeah. Like I said, it depends on the way you cheating. And I don't know how familiar y'all are. I told y'all I like to do a lot of research. I don't know if y'all are familiar with the 5 languages of love.
Yeah, I've read that.
You read the book?
Yeah.
So y'all know it's like, all right, so everybody has a different love language. So like some people are, what it said, it's your physical touch, quality time is what's the one for when you for gifts, is ones that are words of affirmation, and is what's the last one?
Oh, we covered them all.
We did all 5 of them?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought that was 4.
Okay, words of
affirmation is quality time. It was the gifts, physical touch,
gifts.
That's 4, and is one more. Well, regardless of the fact, even if you're not in a relationship with somebody, you could just take this test. It asks you questions about basically like what type of person you are and what do you require in a relationship. By the time you're done, it's a scoring system. So it'll be like quality time. You got 9 points out of 10, or words of affirmation, you got 10 points out of 10, or gift giving, you got 1 point out of 10. The higher the points is, that means the more you need that. My love language is words of affirmation.
Yeah, same.
Okay. I need quality time.
My quality time was like a 3 out of 10. No, I'm lying. My quality time was a 6 out of 10. My gift giving was a 2 out of 10. So, and then my girlfriend did hers, and hers is the total opposite of mine. Her number 1 is quality time. Her words of affirmation was at the bottom. So then I had to realize, all right, she may not understand that this is how I am. So certain things that trigger what my love language is gonna be worse to me than what you think it is, because what I feel is at the bottom, basically. Right. So it's a lot of getting to really. That's why I like to tell everybody to communicate. You got to get to know people. You got to get to really know somebody, not what's their favorite food when their birthday is. I'm talking about body language, know stuff that triggers them, and just not do it. Cause like you said, it might be something intentionally, like the texting thing. Somebody who doesn't, thing is like, oh, that don't mean nothing, cause I like to be touched, so I ain't fuck them, so it is what it is. I was just talking. And then like somebody who's like me is like, nah, bitch, you was talking. That's too much. So that'll get you in the whole situation on its own. But I want everybody just learn y'all love languages, and like you said, vibe. If you just don't want to put yourself in a situation that you gonna have to cheat on somebody. Give me 3 lessons you learned, or maybe not even 3. Give me 1 lesson you learned from somebody cheating on you, or you cheating on somebody.
Just don't fucking do it. Like,
Right.
I think my biggest thing was I'm grown. Like, we're all grown, and I had to just learn how to communicate my feelings.
Got you. Communicate your feelings.
So I learned to be humble, because I thought that I was perfect. But, it had to be something that I did, or something, that
underlying
made them feel the way they did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, lost what I was saying. Just in the middle of that sentence. All in the nerves. All in the nerves.
It's all right.
Nah, but I think the most I learned was just stopping and thinking before I act, like just putting myself in my partner's shoes, and just if I was them, how would I feel if this was, this was them doing it to me? Just switching shoes for a minute. So that's probably the biggest thing.
Yeah, that's my same lesson. My lesson is from every relationship, I try to just take something. So like I said, learning somebody's body language, going as far as to learning their love language, learning stuff that triggers them. Because remember, like I said, you don't know what somebody been through in their life. It could be anything, childhood trauma, a nigga, a girl,
Right.
anything. So just try to take, if you are in a relationship with somebody, take your time to really get to know them before you put yourself in a situation where you will hurt them and you didn't even intend to do it.
Right.
So that's basically about it. I appreciate y'all for coming.
I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Thank you. All right, so we out of here. Listen, it's about two or three more episodes before the season finale. So I hope y'all continue to watch these last couple episodes. And yeah, that's it. We off this. Know the vibes.
I want to do it again.
Love.